How do tariffs impact workers' comp claims? Reading this article from this business magazine, and they bring up some interesting points. With tariffs, employers are typically not hiring more people, and in fact, they're cutting back on hiring. And so what they're doing, instead of hiring more people, they're using less people to do more tasks and having folks do tasks that maybe they're not suited to do or not experienced in doing. And by taking that route, they're exposing these workers to more injuries because they're doing something they're not really suited to do or have the experience or training to do. So that's one way where tariffs are impacting workers' comp claims. Another way is when injured workers get injured, and if the claim's allowed, you get medical treatment. Well, with tariffs, medical equipment that's being imported into the United States costs more. Medications perhaps cost more. And so this impacts the cost of the workers' comp claim for that employer anyways. How does this impact injured workers? With tariffs, things cost more and inflation starts to kick in. Where you used to be able to buy, a loaf of bread for X amount of dollars, now it's costing this much amount of money, or basically it's all impacts the cost of purchasing things. And what ends up happening for the injured worker is there's no tariff provision in workers' comp where it adjusts your temporary total disability wage rate. Instead, your wage rate is based off of how much money you made in the year before the injury up until the day of the injury. So if you got injured on, for example, February 1st of 2024, they would consider all the wages that you made from February 1st of 2023 to February 1st of 2024. So if you got injured, for example, on, April 1st of 2025, they're going to go look back on all the wages you made in the past. Now, and those are wages you made where things cost, a certain amount. Now you're going to be paying if you're not working, you're getting temporary total disability. Your wage rate is going to be reflected on that money that you're making pre-tariff, and maybe post-tariff you would have made more money to make to offset the tariff, which again leads to inflation. But now your purchasing power is less. So with temporary total, usually you're not really getting, well, you never are getting one for one what you got with comp, but now it's even impacting even more. So tariffs, not great for most things, but also not workers' comp claims.